Hello, welcome back to Mountain Gym Card Collectibles. Hope you're having a great Monday. So, this past weekend, I've noticed a lot of news coverage, hype about the biggest collectible to sweep the market. And what is that? Well, it's not brand new to the market, but it's brand new to a lot of people. And that has to do with the Labubu dolls. And everyone seems to want these Labubu dolls. You now have sports stars involved. And this is an article from Front Office Sports. It just came out on August 17th, 2025, which is yesterday. Labubu Gang, the creepy cute dolls sweeping pro sports. Labubus have become a viral fashion trend. Pro athletes are all in. And toy maker Pop Mart is cashing in. So, if you read this article, I recommend, reading it. It has a lot of information, but, there's going to be a lot of sports stars wearing Labubus. I believe this is Breonna Stewart. There's a little Labubu doll that she's clipped to her shirt, I guess. And it's not just her. Here you can see them. There's her little Labubu dolls. But, the thing about these Labubu dolls is, like it says here, Stewart has plenty of company in her love for Labubu. That's Breonna Stewart. Olympic gymnast Simone Biles posted a photo of two Labubus she bought while in Hong Kong in May, asking her followers, creepy or cute? The picture showed two dolls wearing matching black and brown Gucci outfits and bucket hats. Tom Brady posted a picture on Instagram of him and his daughter holding a Labubu outside a store in Japan. All right. Like it says here, A-listers Lisa, Dua Lipa, and Rihanna have all been spotted sporting Labubus. In May, actress Emma Roberts posted an unboxing video on Instagram after waiting in line at Pop Mart store in Milan to reveal her have a seat line. Okay. Megan Thee Stallion posted now deleted TikTok unwrapping boxes of Labubus gifted by boyfriend Maverick star Klay Thompson. But one thing that I've noticed is there is also like a secondary market of Labubus that would be the Labubu trading cards. And for one reason, they don't get a lot of attention. A lot of people are not talking about these cards. Now, kind of the big chase for Labubu cards right now, because there's different types of Labubu cards, but really the big chase would be this. It's not brand new. It came out last year in 2024. But it's How2work's the Monsters Series 2. And if you notice, here we see this card right here. That's an autograph. That's one of the best cards to hit because that's the artist of Labubus and these cards. And if you were early on enough, I mean, you could buy these boxes, for Series 1 in 2022 for, just over $100. And the price now is just outrageous. Here we can kind of see some of these cards. So I'm guessing these are Series 2. Yeah, Series 2. So you can see these designs on these cards. Kind of unique. Pretty cool looking design. Here's a Series 2. Obviously this one was graded by PSA. Autograph. This is a very valued card right now, believe it or not. So, I know that PSA is grading these cards. They're also grading other types of cards as well. But the thing about these Monsters Series 1, Series 2 boxes, if you can get your hands on them, is they are blowing up. All right, so there's quite a few Labubu cards on the market. I just pulled up this slide to kind of show you that a lot of the big chase for Labubu cards has to do with these blind box Labubu figure cards that are in these boxes with these Labubus. Okay, so that's something you're going to want to think about as well. If you're into chasing cards, you're more than likely going to want to chase Series 1 and Series 2 of the Monster Series. It seems to be about the best chase. Yeah, you can go ahead and grade those blind box ones that I showed you, the blind box basically. Okay, so here I am, just kind of leading you the way about these Monsters Series 1, Series 2. We're just going to pull up some kind of older slides. This is, I guess, from the Silvermine app. Here you can see these boxes were like $187. It's sold out, but the reason it's sold out is the release date was December 1st, 2022 on this. This is the Monsters Series 1 on How to Work. Okay. That's not much money, $187. But then, if you come down here, this is Monsters Series 2. Look at this. Now this is from Toil Toys. They're asking $2,380 on this box. Okay, so before I check out some recent sales on eBay, I just want to remind you, we went over this slide before, but if you look in the upper left corner, you can see where it says the Monsters Series 2. Good luck finding these boxes on eBay, because you're going to need it, because I have struggled to find Series 2. You can find Series 1 boxes on eBay, but they are selling a lot of Series 2 cards. And there's one card, that looks like this, this box cover that's selling for quite a bit of money. Okay. So here I am, and these are just some recent sales. And most of the boxes that I'm going to go over for eBay are Series 1 boxes that have sold. So this one sold on August 12th, 2025. I showed you the original price, about $100, This one sold for $1,275. This is a Series 1. This one sold on August 12th for $1,210.70. Another Series 1 box. Here's another Series 1 box. I guess they have 10 packs in them. $999.99. Another one for the same price. And here's another one that went on July 2nd for $674.99. So their value seems to be kind of creeping up. I've noticed in this last month. I'm not sure what box those are. Those might be boosters, but dramatically less. $200, $170. But then we hit this. This is a factory case of Series 2 booster boxes, and you get 6 booster boxes per case. $2,500. Now here's that card I was talking about earlier. That basically the Series 2 box cover. And these cards, they're asking quite a bit for them. $1,500 on this sale. This was August 10th. $999 for this sale. That was June 30th. And they don't have any autos or anything on them. Here's a Series 2 hands. Kind of a gold colored card. $299. That was sold on July 20th. Another one, $300. That sold on August 5th. Series 2. Series 1 cards. Now, I've noticed that the value isn't as much. And then here we get these Series 2, the Monsters gold cards. Number 28 and 32. $130 for just those 2 cards. July 14th, 2025 on that sale. Here is a Monster Series sealed pack that went for $69.99. I'm going to go ahead and click that. And let's just take a look at that pack. So that's the way the packs look for Series 2. see what that says on there. So that's saying 2023. So, like I said earlier, I thought it was 2024. That's clearly 2023 Series 2. It's confusing, though, because you'll see 2020. See, it says here 2024 Series 2. So it's all over the place on years 2023, 2024. Maybe they came out in 2024 and they have 2023 on the years. I'm not sure what the story is. But we have a good sense of, what this product is selling for, both How to Work Series 1, Series 2 of the Monsters. So, how do you feel about this product? Do you think it's going to blow up even more? Is this just maybe a small window of all the Labubu hype, that's hitting lately? I've seen a lot of news coverage, YouTube videos about Labubus lately, and there is no shortage of fake Labubus out there. I haven't really heard any stories about fake Labubu cards, but I'm guessing, keep your eye open because, there's always fake cards out there. So, anyway, how do you feel about the Labubu craze, the Labubu TCG craze? Are you going to chase down these monster boxes? Are you an investor? Are you a collector? Are you chasing down maybe the artist auto? If you're into Labubu trading cards, to me, that's probably the biggest hit. If you can hit that Labubu auto, that would be, in my opinion, one of the best hits, definitely. If not the best hit, And then I showed you, the big one that's selling now, Series 2, that looks like the box cover for Series 2. So there's a lot to these cards. Now, are they going to be as big and popular as Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? I doubt it. The thing about these cards is this is, a fad, a craze. So you have to put yourself in the position to know that there's going to be a small window on these products likely. So if you're going to purchase, if you're going to resell, you're going to have to, in my opinion, move on it. Because you know how these crazes are. I mean, this Labubu craze could end by next year or the year after or even this year. You just never know. And something else comes swooping in, and eclipses the Labubu. So anyway, how do you feel about all this? If you feel differently, leave some comments. I'd like to thank my subscribers and my subscriber base and my viewers as well. And if you're a viewer and if you haven't subscribed yet, it's 100% free. All you have to do is click the subscribe button. Anyway, I hope you have a great day and I hope you tune again for the next episode of Mountain Gym Card Collectibles. I'm out of here. Bye.